This structure behind me is the accommodation of a massive cargo ship, and I'm going to go inside today and give you all a detailed tour of how we stay here for 6 months in a row. By the way, this ship is 4 times the length of a football field, and today I got the perfect opportunity to go inside and show you how it's going to be here. Let's go. There are only a few of us on this ship, and this is where we live for months at a time. No cities, no neighbors, no weekends. This isn't a cruise ship, it isn't luxury, but this is home. Every room on this ship exists for a reason: to keep people functional, sane, and human while crossing oceans. Most people never see this side of cargo ships. So let me show you how life actually works out here. So I'm going to start off with the uppermost part of the accommodation, which is the navigation bridge. There's a deck above where you see all the masts, the radars, and the antennas for various communication equipments, which are called the GMDSS equipments. Now this is how the navigation bridge looks. Now a lot of you who are following me for a while know that I spend 8 hours in a day over here since my rank is a second officer, so I have to navigate this gigantic vessel. Now the fun fact, the accommodation distance from here all the way to the forward, which is the foremast and beyond, is 232 meters, almost 2 times the football field. And from the accommodation to the stern, which I'll show you in a second, which is right over there, is 137 meters. No, 137, 167 meters. So almost 1.5 times the length of a football field. So this is how it looks. We've got ECDIS, 2 radars, one over there, and of course I've given a navigation bridge tour of all the equipment, so you can check that video out. Now let's head to the plan and see how the accommodation arrangement looks. This is the accommodation structure. Beneath it is the engine room. Now the accommodation is divided into 10 separate decks, and in between here there's a void space. Now in the void space we've got fun stuff, which of course I'll show you once I go down. Today we're going to concentrate on the upper part. This is where we are going to be staying for the next 6-7 months, for the cruise sometimes even 9 months. So you have to know how we pass our time, what are the recreational areas, how is the gym, how is the laundry, how is the galley, how is the dining saloon. So everything is going to be covered. So this is the outer view like I was talking about in the plan. 10 decks all the way up to the navigation bridge. That's the funnel, and this is the dining saloon. Let's go inside and do the tour. So that was the navigation bridge. Now this is the K deck. So on the K deck we have got the chief engineer's office, captain's office, equipment room, which is right there. This is the white area, and guys are playing table tennis. Mr. Negi is playing table tennis today on Sunday. Yeah? Enjoying? No cricket? No cricket, so we got cricket bats. Ah, yes, cricket balls. Then foosball table, that's for the barbecue, and it's all insulated as you see with this lagging. And over here we've got an escape route, but it's right now closed. Otherwise outside you'll go on the aft funnel side. Okay, so from there we've got a space where we keep some of our portable AC washing machine. This is a spare one under maintenance. Then we've got cleaning material, as you see, floor cleaner, some old PCs, carpets. This is for celebration in case of happy birthday or Christmas. this, let me see what this is. Some spares for the third mate for BS sets. And then UPS, another refrigerator. So you'll see in the cabin, we've got refrigerators in all of the cabins. I'll show you my cabin so you'll see. That is a spare. We've got 2 of them. And this is for the barbecue portable table. Anyway, from the void space, now we come to the Juliet deck, where the chief officer and the second engineer stays, and we've got a library here. So that's our library. I'm gonna switch on the lights and you'll see that we've got so many books over here. These are the English section, and these are fiction, non-fiction. Then we've got some CDs of, what is this? It's like, I think it's Danish. So yeah, Dan Brown, lots of CDs, but this is not the real deal. You'll see in Slop Chest we've got almost 1000 movies. So wait for that. Anyway, so that's how it looks on this section. Then someone or anybody can come here, like it's a library, do their reading. This is the Danish section. So this ship was originally Danish flag and built in 2007 in Odense shipyard, Denmark. Now it's changed to Singapore flag. I think I also saw some Hindi books. That is a first. Never in my life have I seen Hindi books on a ship. Okay, so let's move out of here. Just in front we got the stationery locker. Let me. So guys, this is the stationery locker of a ship. I'm in charge of all of this inventories over here. I'm gonna start from the extreme end. These are the printer cartridges which we have, along with the paper, A4 size paper. So yes, we are all going digital, but still some of the ports require paperwork and our own checklists require paperwork. So that's why we still print. But soon I guess that will also be digital. These are P-Touch, markers, notepads, more files, books, logbooks. Got more logbooks in the bottom side. This is all ball pens, and if you want you can pause over here and read what all we have here. Paint markers, whiteboard markers, paper clips, magnets. So plenty thing, and got new scissors also. Anyway, so an inventory of all of this is kept by me, and whosoever is using something writes down what they have taken, so I updated. And we've got quarterly budget, so within that budget I place orders, and hopefully everything stays within that limit and is still resourceful and not out of stock. So that was the stationery locker. Public toilets on each floor. Each floor is accessible by elevators. And also one crazy thing about this ship is that each floor is connected to the engine room. So this one is of course the aircon plant. So you've got the main air conditioning system of the accommodation here. And when we'll go down, you'll see that each deck is also connected to the engine room. So that's a first for me on ships. An important thing I forgot to show you was that on the K deck, which was the deck where there is the captain and the chief engineer, there is a fire locker. So we'll go inside that, and this is how the outside view looks from the aft of the accommodation. That's the funnel of the ship, and see, you can see the container is so close. So again, Monkey Island bridge. This is the K deck, and here this is the lift machinery equipment. So if in case the lift gets kaput, in seafaring term, gets spoiled, then this is where the electricians and engineer fix it. And this is the fire locker. So we've got things over here which are used for firefighting, like the BS sets. These are firefighting gears, fast bags, spare BA bottles. This is the ISC, International Shore Connection. So in case our fire pumps become absolutely destroyed, then the shore team can send us water supply using this connection. So that's about the fire lock. By the way, this is an anti-rolling tank, so it is both on port side, starboard side, and connected in between. Let me show you before I forget it. You will get a top view of it. J deck finish. Let's go to the H deck. I'm going top to bottom so that I don't miss out on any deck, and also it is easier to go from top to bottom rather than coming from bottom to up. So this is the pilot cabin. It's locked right now. Nobody's staying, and each deck also has got a cable room along with the cleaning gear locker. So here we have got the PlayStation 5 latest edition, and we've got a couple of games here. Gran Turismo Way of the Hunter. Now I don't know what this game is about, but it looks really fascinating. I want to play this. Then we got Far Cry 6, Day and Night, FIFA, Hogwarts. For Harry Potter fans, do let me know in the comment section how many of you are watching. Anyway, so more stuff over here, controllers. And we used to have PlayStation 3, and these were the games which we had, a lot of them, but now it's decommissioned. As you see, it's lying just over there because PS5 has come and GTA 6 is about to come, guys. So this is not paid sponsorship by them, but do let me know, are you excited for GTA 6? Because I am definitely excited. So like I was showing you, refrigerators, small refrigerators. Then oh, this is new, big dice. Okay, that's about it. We've got a crazy Samsung home theater kind of a setup, really loud. So in the evening the engineers are coming and watching like South Indian movies or Hindi movies, and extreme bass, but it's too good. Then we've got a conference kind of a table over here, so we can play poker or horse racing and stuff like that. So this is where we do our recreation during our off periods. By the way, since we are talking about entertainment, how can we forget internet? So on the ship right now we've got Starlink. So internet is like 4 Mbps download speed, 2 Mbps upload speed, but there are certain restrictions. We have a data limit of the entire ship for a month. If that gets over, the ship automatically changes to 3G 4G speed, so that is also unlimited. Anyhow, the world is getting digitalized, and without internet things don't work these days. So the entire merchant navy fleet will surely be having internet on board, all across. So let's move out from this recreation room and go to the deck which is below, which is my deck, which is G deck. And here we've got cabin for the chief cook, who's the main boss, the main person who can make a ship very happy, and he does on this ship. Excellent cook. Let's see if we can catch him in the galley. So yeah, let's go down now. H deck, take G deck, go down, and here is where all the officers and engineers stay. I'm going to show you my cabin. Okay, so welcome to a cabin of a ship. It's a typical officer's cabin, almost queen size bed, television, the refrigerator I was talking about. Then these are the things I got from my home: laundry box. Then this is my things, bag. We've got a alarm panel over here, nice spacious cupboards, you see, and hangers. Then we've got a washroom which is more or less okay. So this is an old ship, that's why the condition is not the best, but usually the new ships have good washroom. This is also good, but like I said, 2007 means almost 18-year-old ship. So that's the cabin. By the way, before I move out, The cabin view is just of containers because you saw it's fully loaded. Right now we're fully loaded, but once we are coming from suppose China and we've offloaded these containers, then the view gets really nice. So far it is like you saw the containers. Okay. So same things, all cabins, fire extinguishers. Now, like I was telling you, we've got the engine room access from all these decks. So if I open it, you'll see the exhaust space. So you can see big exhaust pipes. And trust me guys, this is very hot. So we are right now inside the funnel. So you can see huge machineries, huge pipes, all these things going all the way down. So this is for engineers. If they have some duty calls or something, they can use the staircase. But everyone prefer the lift. So outside, like I was showing you, we've got the anti-rolling tank here, and that's the swimming pool. So this helps in the stability of the vessel. Suppose we are going in rough condition with a not so stable condition, so we'll fill this up. It gives us the adequate stability. Okay, so let's go down from G deck to F deck. So F deck also same thing, all crew is staying over here. So same cabins, nothing different. Then go to the E deck. Here we've got fancy stuff. So small saloon for the crew, slop chest, IT cafe, and the steward and another crew member stays here. So let's first go to the IT cafe. Alright, so we've got one computer over here, so we can use it for our daily rest hour planning and maintenance planning. I don't know if anybody's using, but this is that conference table, and we've got certain things over here. Okay, right now it's empty. So yeah, some binders, telephone, and yeah, nothing else. So this can also be used as a meeting room, or when the inspectors or auditors are on board, they can come here along with the captain and the management, so they can do their meeting here. Let's move on from here to small saloon. All right guys, this is a similar kind of a room, and we've got crew from Philippines, so of course they like to play the guitar. Nice guitar. This is a huge speaker we have, and the karaoke set must be somewhere here. We've got mics, I'm sure these are the mics for the karaoke. DVD player, boombox, crazy speakers again, big television, and let's see what's inside this. Okay, some more games like chess and stuff. Okay, so the crew is actually using this quite a lot, and I think they were using it for something. Anyway, so that's how it looks, the crew day room. From the crew day room, this is the place where we all come and take chocolates and ice creams. So chocolates, now we got Snickers, Mars, of course everything is getting over, so we'll fill it up. Kit Kat, stuff like that, ice creams, Magnums. Okay, this is empty. And like I was saying, so many movies here, thousands of movies. You can see the serial numbering. We reached already 847, 999, so 1000. And all of this is, we have a record of it, which we fill up over here. The slop chest right now has become empty because we've all consumed it. But usually it's filled with all these chips, and then we've got shampoos, Listerine, mouthwash, body soaps, shaving foam, body wash, stuff like trimmer. So we all have our inventory list here. Whatever we consume, we write there, and we have to pay for it. So this is not free, guys. You have to pay, and you have to be honest with your writing over here, because if there is a discrepancy, then everything will be audited and the culprit will be found out. One thing I've also observed is that before, in 2015, when I started sailing, all crew used to sit around, enjoy, watch movies, have games. But now, since the start of social media, everybody stays in the cabin, so it gets kind of more lonely than before. This is my honest observation. I've also become the same. After watch, I just go in my cabin. Of course, I do editing and stuff, but then usually, the crew interaction, the camaraderie, slowly I think it is dying down or fading away. That is what I think. I don't know if you watching this, do let me know what you think about the same, even if you're on land. Okay, let's move on from here. From the E deck, we go to D deck, and here it's also nothing special. It's all crew cabins, so similar room size, everything the same. Now C deck is also more or less the same. All crew, the cabin size is a bit small here because a lot of guys are staying here, especially the repair team, painting team. They stay here on the C deck. From there we'll come to the B deck. So guys, we're going to start with the B deck tour and vlogging, huh? We have John there, the second cook, and he's preparing the dining mess today for the dinner time. All good?
All good.
All good. Enjoying?
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. What's the favorite part of your life at sea? What do you like the most? Everything?
Yes.
Positive attitude, huh? Thank you, John. So guys, that is how it looks, and this is where the crew and officers dine during Saturdays, Sundays, and all the weekdays. Otherwise, most of the but every day is Monday, like John is saying. So we have food usually here in our coveralls because we have to go back on duty. So this is the duty mess room, as you see, all the sauces, stuff like that, and we've got a juice maker. And seconds prepared some croissants, and we've got some coffee, Milo, tea, microwave, coffee machine, then fridge. By the way, over here we've got fresh fruits always, bread, Nutella, honey, toaster. That's the rice cooker. So got some rice. Fridge here for cheese and stuff, and milk and sauces, chocolate sauce. But there's a favorite place of mine over here which I'll show you now. That is this section where we've got caramel syrup, chocolate syrup, and some wafers. The outside view from here is a lifeboat, the rescue boat, and the sea, so it's still good. So guys, entering the galley where the most important person does his job here, which is the chief cook. Right now I think he's there preparing. So this is how the kitchen looks. It's preparing for dinner time. Some dishwashing machine, and I'll make a dedicated video of the galley. So that's how it's looking. And we've got Mark, the most important person, the chief cook. Chief, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
All good, ready for
Okay.
all okay dinner?
Preparing.
Yes, okay, I don't disturb you. Okay, so that's the dry provision room, and here we've got all our juices, milk, and you can see sauces, then biscuits. Oh, this one too much, very good. And yes, so let me know in the comment section. I'll make a dedicated video of the galley. And we've got a cold provision room here where we keep all the vegetables, fish, ice cream, bread, cold cuts. You can see everything. Right, yeah, that's the meat room. So this is where the stock is filled up. John, what is the hardest part about maintaining so many items on the kitchen?
Nothing hard.
Nothing hard?
Yeah, as long as you do your job.
Fantastic, huh? Too many things to learn from you. Positivity, huh? Very nice, very nice. Okay. So guys, let's go to the hospital. I'll show you how the hospital of the ship looks. Okay, so this is the infirmary or the hospital, and everything over here, the accounts of the medicines, everything is taken care by me as a second officer. So here are the list of medicines and stuff which we have here. Injections, IV, everything, stretchers and stuff. So remember, we don't prescribe medicines. We call the doctors which are ashore using satellite telephones and radio medical advice. They tell us what to do in case someone is ill or someone has got injured. Of course, we know the basics of first aid, but that is limited, and we can only give perhaps paracetamol. That's also under the doctor's prescription. So that is how things work out here on the ship. Also from the hospital, if you go outside, you'll see the lifeboat, rescue boat and the accommodation. By the way, if I go up from here, you'll see the swimming pool. So right now it's not filled up because we have not used it. So this is the swimming pool of the ship. So we use it sometime during the barbecue, which we'll have next Saturday. I'll cover that in the vlog. And that's how it is. Okay, thank you, John.
Okay.
Thank you. Next Sunday we'll make video with you.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, guys, let's go from here. This is for the firefighting equipment. Anyway, so we'll cover that next time. So here I forgot to show you something. You got another fire locker here. You'll see more BS sets, fireman outfit. So a third mate takes care of all of this. And here we've got the basketball court. Have a look at this. Usually when the guys are playing basketball, we put this net all around so that the ball doesn't go in the sea, and you can have a view of the accommodation from the starboard side, and another lifeboat on the starboard side lifeboat. Yes, so that's the basketball court, and this is the designated smoking area. It's the barbecue barbecue place. I think we're getting ready, already ready for the next weekend. Yes. Okay. So go to the A decks.
Today I shredded.
Okay, so now in the A deck where we got the gymnasium, space crew, linen rocker, laundry, ship's control center, fire station. So we'll first enter the ship's control center. So this is the ship's office. Now here we duty officers and the chief officer do the ballasting, deballasting, healing. That's the cargo computer where the chief mate does his loading, unloading stuff using softwares. Then we've got the electrician's table here managing the reefers. That is for the duty officer in case some maintenance or something, so to make some damage reports and stuff. Then we've got a VHF here to control to speak to the port control. Lot of manuals, coffee machine, and the fire station. Got a smoke detector. Then CO2. Yeah, CO2 is released from here. This is the CO2 station. Emergency stop system, watertight doors, fire pumps, water spray, engine room flaps. So everything is controlled from this station, and in front we've got the fire locker. So that's how it looks. Apart from the fire locker, we also have a safety locker here. So let me open it for you all. So this is the PPE locker where we issue all the boiler suits, safety shoes, gloves and stuff. So this again is under me as a second officer, the inventory of this, and whosoever is taking something notes down the item took, so item taken, so I can update this in the inventory and order it. Again, quarterly budget, so we try to keep it within that. To the other places, which is the laundry room. So laundry on board is free, you don't have to pay for it. So these are the machines which we have. Upper ones are for drying, lower ones are for the washing, and this is for washing the linen and drying them. And we got some hangers to let the boiler suits dry up, and it's absolutely free. Only thing is that you have to plan it and manage it well so that you don't waste water, and also the detergent which is over here. And yeah, that's the laundry of the ship. Next thing, the linen and crockery locker. Let me open it for you. So this is where John, the second cook, like you saw, prepares all the linen for the ship. And we've got some cleaning material here and things like this for furniture polishing, insect protection, then soap flakes, polish remover. Then we've got so this is where keep all extra mops and stuff. Then you've got some soap bars over here. So soaps are generally free. You can ask for it from the second cook, so he'll give it to you. So this basically is like at home, where you have the washing machine area and stuff, where you keep all the cleaning things for the kitchen, for the washing. This room is for that. This is also the first time I'm entering it. Usually I don't have anything to do with it, so yeah, this is new thing. This is the crockery section. So you've got kettles, plates, all this here. Okay, so that's the linen and crockery room. We'll close it and move forward. So this is the access to the elevator on the port side, and the engine room access is here from the starboard side. And I personally believe that this room is the most important room for my mental health also, because a good physical workout keeps you mentally sane. That is what I have experienced in my own life, that if the body is feeling fit and good, then the mind is more clear and more positive. Like you were listening to John, he also works out, so he's always positive. So that's some learning for you. Anyway, so this is the gym of the ship. Got a cycle machine here, elliptical, treadmill. Then this is the rowing machine, a bench press, a lot of dumbbells over here. So there is no dearth of weights. So you can use them according to how muscular you want to be. Then these are some cable machines. Very helpful machine for training back and even chest, even shoulders. Then this is the gym. So this is the mirror, sorry. So you can anyway, I work out often. So like I told you, this is the most important place for me on the ship. Weights, plates, then rods, pull-up machine, not machine but the pull-up bar. This is like my favorite exercise, pull-ups. So it helps with the back and stuff. And you've got a lot of instructions here. If you don't know how to exercise, you can see them. But usually that's how a gym of a ship looks. Guys, always switch off the lights to save energy, because we produce electricity using generators which require fuel. So better to save them and save fuel and do your bit to keep the environment green. Anyway, so I think we have come to the end of the tour, because outside, let's go there, you'll see is just the main operational area. We do cargo operations, bunkering and stuff. See it here. That's for the bunkering. Anyway, you can see a lot of my videos of this season where I've gone out and showed you the operations, but today's agenda was only to show you the inside part of the accommodation. I was going to return the key to John, for I had taken it for opening the crockery linen locker. Thank you, John.
Just put that.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Now it's time to use the elevator, guys, because the accommodation is too big and it's huge. The height is like around 50 meters, 60 meters. Woo. Finally, the elevator. So yeah, this is how the elevator looks. 6 people can fit inside, and this elevator goes all the way to the engine room. So that's the good part, but also sometimes the elevator is so down in the engine room that it takes time for it to come up, and then we have to go to the bridge, so we get delayed. So we have to always plan 5 minutes ahead if you want to use the elevator. That's for this vessel. Time for some much deserved dinner. After all of that, some nice grapes, and I'll just take my dinner and then I'll show you what I'm eating today. Guys, today we got some pizza, chicken wings, vegetable. So it's Sunday, so Sunday is always something special, not too much healthy, but something refreshing. So otherwise I keep my diet very strict. You all must be knowing, who are following me for a long time. So yes.